Welcome to Judy's Mind Body today and to beautiful weather. We're going to start with a very slow triple burner. This is Qigong. And the beauty of it is that we get to breathe in here together and slowly exhale down through 3 dantians. The primary being the abdomen, the middle one being the heart, lung area, and the top one being the head. And we'll do this several times to get us all relaxed and warmed up with expansion and contraction at the abdomen, the rib cage, and the upper chest. Triple burner is said to come through 3 areas in which we're actually causing a very slow exhale here, coming into more and more of a relaxation response that we can feel coming all the way up to the head, above the head, and then down through the top dantian, the head, the heart and lungs, the abdomen, with the effects coming also to the grounding. So inhale here and rest on globes of energy. The palms are relaxed, rounded. The fingers are relaxed. You can test that. Good. And the toes are relaxed. You can test that. You can go 5, little foot, little toe to little finger, and then 4, 3, 2 to the thumb, and the big toe. Let's go back. Thumb, big toe, second finger, third toe, third finger, fourth toe, right next to the little one, and the 5th pinky and the toe together. And now go back like you're playing the piano. Why not? Once you get kind of into this, it's kind of exciting. It's a good way to relax and focus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So any of you out there that did play the piano when you were kids, remember what that was like and how you had to count the fingers. Now we're going to spread them out and make a claw. Bring them to the thumb, open. Bring them to a claw, open. Good. Claw, and now make a fist. Come back, inhale. Make a fist that's gentle all the way out, and that's more like Qigong. Open here. Inhale, and slowly come back and exhale and ground here. Resting on globes of energy. Buddha picks up the earth. Inhale up and slowly exhale down. Inhale through the center body here. And then push the world up into the sky on a very slow exhale. And enjoy it. Qigong is fun. It's wonderful at the end of the day or at the beginning. And I find it, like most of you, totally relaxing. Sometimes it can get a little wild, but most of the time it's just all about softness, circularity, moving from the center, and a sense of within of feeling everything. Feel that beautiful exhale there. Feel this inhale here as your body expands, and how it contracts when you exhale here. And allow your central core here to be involved here. So as you inhale, you'll expand at the belly. Here, you'll begin to contract as you exhale out. And one more of Buddha picks up the earth. Beautiful. It's very fulfilling. And now we're going to come into the accordion where you expand the rib cage. Inhale and expand. Make your body really wide. And then slowly exhale back. We'll do this 3 times. Take your time. Good. You feel the contraction there? That was strong. Inhale. And we'll do 2 more, I think. And lengthen through the spine so that the crown of the head is extended by a string up to the heavens. And that adds about 3 inches to your height or mine. Feel the whole long spine to the crown of the head all the way down to the tailbone. And now we'll do the propeller. Open it up. This is all Qigong. And then come to a point where your feet are in a rider on horse position and twist to your left. I am mirroring you. And twist back to the center on the inhale. And twist towards your right. Usually we exhale on the twist. Inhale center and exhale on the twist. And the twist really involves a lot with your, as you exhale over here, the hip moves to the side, the middle body does, the shoulder, the head, everything's coming around, even the vision. So I like to think of a drishti point here, right in the center of the forehead that you're following around with your hands. You can even look at the 3rd finger and that will begin to connect also with your movement. And then look above it. Probably look above your screen while you do this a few times. The propeller. And come back to center. And we're going to walk forward with our first Buddhist walking meditation, basically bringing the heel of the foot down first, then the middle of the foot, and then the front of the foot. Shifting down. Shift towards your right to bring the left heel forward and begin to pull ropes here very slowly, heel to toe. And feel a little bit of dip in the center. Good. You're using kind of gentle fists here, but you could make it stronger if you want to use your muscles. It really depends on you. But that's not really Qigong. Qigong is basically soft. So even the pull is soft. And now it's toe to heel, as you can tell, I hope. Inhale here, sink it down. And we'll come over here and do it from the other side. All right, sinking down, shift towards your left, release your right. And this time, let's do strings. So the strings are going to look like that. Pull the strings. Open the hands. Pull the strings. Good. Let's use a little muscle here because it's kind of fun. And one more. Beautiful. Let's go back now. Toe to heel. Toe. And this is actually really good for building a weight shift that works. When you go backward, you're starting with the toe and moving to the middle of the foot, and then the heel is last. Excellent. Good. Let's shake it out from the bottom up. The best thing in Qigong to me is this, shake out. Ooh. You can add sound if you want, like aha, aho, ahi, ahi, ahey, and aha, aha. Good. Nothing like waking up the voice. Good. That's very nice. Okay, now we're going to pick up a feather. Or pick it up over here on this side with the thumb and the forefinger. And you're going to pick it up and you're going to shift over here. Release the back heel back here. And then paint down the wall picking up a feather and letting it go. Involves a beautiful weight shift to this side. And make it kind of free today, because it's one of those days where we all need some freedom. So let's make the sound wee. Inhale. Wee. Come down the wall. Wah. Inhale. Wah. Okay, that's good. One more. None. No sound. But I do encourage you, if you can do it at home, to just add sound sometimes, or even make up a funny story. Now we're going up the wall, and now we're coming down. Bringing the finger to the thumb and letting it go. Flatten the palm when you get to the top and let it come down the wall. Anything like that that reminds you to focus. All right, now we're going to open up the arms this way. We're going to walk forward a few steps. Shift to the right, release your left. It's like carrying something big. And now you're going to go back. Make it a bigger bowl. Bring it over your head. And come back to center. Exhale. Heaven and earth. Other side, just kind of a shift forward with this. Good, now we'll do the real thing. Feet in a V. Bring this hand up over your head. Bring this hand down towards the ground. Heaven, earth. Inhale to the other side. Heaven, earth. And it's kind of fun to just point the fingers some direction, maybe like this over here. And then switch. You're really stretching out those arms and the legs and feeling grounded solidly through the ground. Good, and now we're going to bring it up. And do a side bend. This hand will come down the leg and the other hand will come overhead. As if you have a C curve here on that side, the right side. Come back to center and C curve to the opposite side. Let this hand slide down that leg. And then feel as if you're between two panes of glass. So bring the tummy in when you inhale here. Inhale and then bring it in. And that'll actually solidify your center core here. Breathe in. Breathe out as you twist. Breathe in, good. Or twist, not twist, but as you side bend. Come back to center. Coming all the way down, you're going to come inhale here and bring the backs of the palms together like this, and then go over, and then come back up, inhale. And as you move, you're going to have a long spine here, and you're going to bend right at the center core here at your hips, and then round it coming down. And now add your abdominal here, so inhale. And as you exhale from the abdomen, that'll actually help pull you down. One more. And let it go. Good. Come back up and tap all the way down now. Inside of the legs, around to the outside of them, coming back up. You'll need to bend your knees as you go down. And again, inside, outside. Yeah, those knees need to be pretty spongy, so you want to feel some freedom there. We don't bend too deeply, but we want to bend enough so that we're really getting those knees spongy. Okay, And let's come now to another thing that we need to do. Okay, we're going to come to the owl and transition into some aerobic but controlled moves. Okay, the owl. Take your hands like this, bring them together like this, and these, the third knuckle will be facing down and back. So hold those behind you like this. That'll keep the shoulders down and back. And start bringing your head over towards the right. Inhale first, and then over to this side. Back to the center, inhale, and to the other side. And really slowly moving as if you're looking for your prey somewhere out there in the forest. Where can I fly to today? And one more. Good. Now we're going to do some head rolls. So bringing the chin down to the chest, still holding those hands back there if you like, to make sure that you don't breathe too high and do that. You can drop the head down and come over this ear to this shoulder, your right ear to right shoulder, back to center and over to the other side. And at the bottom, really feel like you roll that chin around much close to the chest so that the head becomes a little bit more free with this circle. And then when you get over to the left again, take a deep breath in the center and then move towards the right. This way. Inhaling first. And that honors that left ear. Good, coming back to center. We'll come to our shoulders next. So placing your fingers here, let's actually bring the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale. And let go with ha, ha. Good. Inhale. Ha. Third one. Ha. Good. Now you're going to inhale the shoulders forward, up, back and down. And the fingers are touching right inside of the shoulders, and notice how the elbows are coming around. See if we can even that out, that circle. Kind of like chicken wings. Feel the inhale. Feel the exhale as the shoulder blades roll down the back. Good, and now we have really nice open chest this way. Now we'll go the other way and open up the back. So inhale forward, up, and then forward and down. Feel the back open. It's not very pretty, but it does really open up that whole back there. And now I like to go back the opposite way because I would want to keep my and your shoulder area pretty flexible there. Good. Now we'll bring the arms out into a T and roll forward with the whole arm. And then back, like you're swimming on a raft. And then we'll do the crawl stroke, bigger movements with the arms, and letting you slide on the front of the foot. Almost like we're kicking. Letting that heel go. Good. Now we'll come back to center, stand still, and just do a lovely backstroke. Maybe both arms. Maybe one arm, and then the other. You can make it up with Qigong. You can change it up for what you need any particular day. That I really love. Okay, now we're going to do the breaststroke. Inhale and push out. Use your abdominals. Make a whoosh sound. Whoosh. That SH really pulls you in. Whoosh. And one more of the breaststroke. Swish. Beautiful. Now bringing the arms down close to the body, your elbows not touching, just circling the wrists forward. You find also that the forearms are involved here because we're not really isolating any joints. We just want to relax all of them. And then around the opposite direction. That's lovely. Looks so free. Good. Now we're going to do our hip circle. So forward, side, back, side. And now we will go forward, side this way, back, side. And then the opposite way, forward, side, back, side. And now anything you want to do, just free it up. Whatever is comfortable, but keep the upper body as long as we can without bending over. Good. Bring the knees together and the feet. Fold forward from the hips, flat back. Just place your thumbs right here on the hip bones. And then take hold of your knees and circle forward, maybe to the right, back to the left, and make all stops there. And then roll it around without stopping. Touching all those points, and then coming forward here, stopping for a second, and going the opposite way. Left, back, right, forward. And it doesn't really matter, but you want to make sure that you do circles both ways. Good. Now sliding down the shins here, and then opening the legs, and we'll come back up once again. Inhale. Take a deep breath, and now bring in your abs as you exhale down. Hope that felt good. Inhale up again. That forward bend is so important to us. And then exhale down. Good, and we'll come back up. And we'll relax here. We'll come into the yoga prayer. Inhale. Bring the palms together. The prana, you always touch the palms and notice how they're warm. Here's your inhale, and here's the slow exhale down as the palms come down through the whole body and end up at the abdomen. And it is really a heart shape, that prayer. Now we'll turn it into the magical Qigong prayer where the palms don't touch, but you feel something between them. The Legong points want to communicate, and they can communicate without touching. Magic. Energetically, they talk to each other. And one more of this lovely prayer that's Qigong style, where there's something happening between these Legong points. They seem to be communicating. Bring the palms out, look at them. Bring energy of the two of them together. And you'll feel some chi just by the focus on those fingertips. And then open it up, inhale, and exhale back. And sink it down into the earth. Let's try our standing yoga prayer here. And we're going to do a spinal twist here. Palms are like this together, right at the heart. And you're going to come to the balls of the feet and twist slowly. First inhale, twist slowly towards your right. Stay on the balls of the feet. Come back to the center on the inhale. You can actually put some pressure into the toes here. It helps. And then come to the other side on your exhale. Inhale, center. It's wonderful to do the prayer twist. It's such a good balance act. Feel your toes. You're right on the front of your foot, even if you haven't lifted your heels that much. Back to center, and one more twist to the left. Prayer twist from Hatha Yoga. And then come into Tadasana, the mountain pose. Feel yourself totally on the earth here, feet in a V, rider on horse. And we'll begin to do rocking motion. Inhale and exhale like you are a rocking chair. Picking up energy from earth in a figure 8 here. And sending it back towards earth. You can even draw it with your index finger all the way around, and that's the figure 8. When you draw it, you really see it. There's the top of it. That's your inhale towards heaven. There's the bottom where you inhale and then exhale towards earth here. Connecting heaven and earth. Figure 8 symbolizing good health, good thinking, healthy body, mind, and spirit. Long life. Enjoy it. Breathing in, coming to the front of the foot, breathing out as you move back and down a little bit in the middle. There's a slight bit of sinking and rising here. Enjoy that. The toes in the back now just rose a little bit. Now the toes in the front will. So here's the toes rising, and now the heels will rise. I think I got them mixed up. Anyway, you know what I mean. Okay, so coming forward, your heels rise. Going back, the toes rise. And that's the aspects of the rocking chair, right? Shaping the bottom of the rocking chair that it looks like this. Just sinking in the middle, and then the rungs come up in the back. You are the rocking chair. And last one of rocking motion. Resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity right here. And then bringing the feet into a V, or bird flaps its wings. Inhale, and as you sink, the heels will rise. Inhale to lengthen. Sink. And on the third rising, get ready for the wrist circles. The bird is learning to fly. And that's you and me. And last group of 3. We wrist circle here on the third one of the 3. And then we sink it into the earth and let it go. Double ground it, bring it to the heart. Inhale there, sink it down on the exhale. And bring it up to the head. Our third dantian. And all the way down on a slow exhale, creating relaxation response and preparing for our next move, which will be starting with a weight shift that will be forward and back, shifting to the right, bringing your left heel forward, around the platter in chest high water. Feel that circle come outside that left foot, around to the other foot, sending the energy back, and the effect on the grounding. When you come forward, that knee bends, and when you come back, the back knee bends. And meanwhile, the opposite leg will straighten without locking. And people ask me about the breath. I feel the breath coming forward there on the inhale and back on the exhale, generally. And the tongue is at the upper palate. You're breathing in through the nostrils. And on the exhale, you're releasing the energy through the nostrils and the throat area with the tongue on the upper palate. 3 more here. Everything is in 9s, the Chinese noble number in their numerology. Last one. At least that's the tradition. Inhale, and you can make your own choices on lots of this, but now we're going to shift over to the left, release your right, around the platter. Same thing on the opposite side, right? Outside this knee that's forward and back to send the energy to the back foot on the exhale. And the circulation is starting to grow here. So you might feel something in your fingertips here. That's the chi. You might feel it in your toes. That's also the chi. Your intrinsic energy builds throughout the whole spine and body. Three more. Last one. Beautiful. Send it into the earth. Inhale first. Double ground it. Around the platter variation is going to be picking up a ball of energy over here at your left shoulder after you've shifted to the right and then brought your left heel down, and it will be around this way. And you'll drop the fingers on the platter right opposite your heart. And here's your inhale, this ball of energy inside a larger circle. And have fun with it. We don't have to be perfect. We just want to feel like we enjoy this beautiful practice. Last one. On the left, bring the foot in. Inhale to sink it through the earth and feel this slow, slow exhale. And shift it over to the left to bring your right heel forward. And begin again, picking up a ball of energy at this right shoulder and sinking its center right opposite your heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel it in your abdomen. The expansion and the contraction that also connects to the feet. 3 more. Beautiful. Take a breath in, come back to your rider on horse. Feel the expansion in the body. For a few groundings here, bring it to your head and down. All the way up to the trees we have around us, so beautiful. The Monterey pines. And then all the way up to the clouds. And our mountains. Glorious. And our sun, slight back bend, upper spine. And slowly exhale down. Bass drum is next. Shifting over to the right. Your left heel comes forward. Coming around at the rim of the drum, feel it like velvet. Check that the back foot, you've slid it in a way that you have a little bit of an angle there to angle it so that you can really feel the grounding when you come back. The thing we think about with bass drum is the polarity between the palms. They may be outside the breast, they may be closer in here, but you want to feel the chi there and cultivate it. Here's your inhale around the rim of the drum. And here's your exhale as you come back with your elbows and your hips. Everything is coming into synchronicity, another big word we have in Qigong and Tai Chi Chih. Everything is moving as one. One more here on the left side of bass drum. Bring the foot back. Inhale, sink it to the earth. Shift it towards your left to release the right foot. Now this is very light. It's the yin leg. Let the heel go. Bass drum. So you're going to inhale towards me, and I'm inhaling towards you, and you're going to exhale away from me because we're the front of the band. If we move forward and back, the whole band's going to have to bring all their instruments back here. Can you imagine? Inhale. And exhale back. That whole line in the Rose Parade just moved back. Two more. And last one of bass drum. A beautiful move to teach your best friend the first time they've ever done Tai Chi Chih. All the bees, the cats, everything comes around to feel the chi. All right. Now we're going to double ground it. And come into daughter on the mountaintop. Shift to the right. Bring your left heel forward. And come up the mountain on the inhale and down it on the exhale with the left hand close to the heart as the wrists cross. Four more. Feel your shift now. Forward through the ball of the foot, then the front of the foot. Coming back. Feel the front and the back as equals. come back. Single grounding between sides, shift to the left. I like to think of hitchhiking this way to do that so that this leg lightens. Then release that leg. It's your right leg. Daughter on the mountaintop starts with Tadasana, the mountain pose, with the palms open like this, because we're going to climb a mountain. And the left hand will come down behind the right, just like it did it with the left hand and the left foot before. And you cross the wrists right at the heart. Celebrating the intersecting of two circles. And yours is on the inside, at the heart. And the shape is also a heart. Right here. See the two mountains, and then you see the middle trail, we're coming down. Two more. And one last one of daughter on the mountaintop. Bring the right foot back in. Inhale to sink it through the earth. And we'll double ground it as we go into our next move, which will be based on that first one. It's daughter in the valley. You'll start on top of the mountains, and then you'll be coming down on the sides of them and come up through the central valley. Shifting to the right, bring your left heel forward. Here you are on top of the mountain. Inhale, and now sink it down on the exhale here, and inhale through the center trail. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice how the breath begins to come more naturally now. We don't have to manufacture it at all. It's just coming right through. The tongue automatically goes to the upper palate. The jaw automatically relaxes. The breath comes in through the nostrils with the tongue there on the upper palate. And you exhale out as you come down over the mountain and inhale up through the central trail. One more. Beautiful. Bring the foot back in. Rider on horse position again. Inhale and exhale. Double ground it. Take it up higher to the mountains. And slowly down. As we move into our next move, carry the ball to the side. A side-to-side weight shift. Sink it. Inhale the ball. Release this heel and shift over 3 times forward and back, or side to side. Okay, there's the third. Bring it in, that outside foot. Sink it. Inhale, wind up, and move. Just feel the shift through your knees and through your legs. And then this beautiful sense of releasing and grounding. And we repeat it again a third time. Beautiful. And let's go back. Wind up. Release this right heel and move to the right. Sink. Wind up. And one more. And now we're going to go back. And after this group of 3 groups here, each one has 3 shifts in it, we will drink some water. Hydration is really important for this, especially when we speak about breathing. You want to always have that glass of water nearby. So this could be your glass of water right here in your wind-up or in your mind. Inhale and now sink it through the earth. Double ground it before you run to get your water or walk slowly. And triple ground it again because we need to make sure that we finish these beautiful moves and can come back to the next. And drink slowly. Nice. You can always come back into Tadasana for a moment here. And then we start our next moves, which will be push-pull and pulling in the energy. Shifting towards your right, release the left. Inhale here and push-pull here. While the heel of the hand comes down, comes back up, and the wrists turn to bring the energy back to you on the inhale. Exhaling forward towards me, inhaling back away. So this is an interesting reversal here of what's moving forward, not the inhale, but the exhale. And what's moving back is the inhale. Push, pull, or giving and receiving energy. Here we give it, here we inhale it, and the gift has been received beautifully by the inhale. Connect your breath here. It's so powerful. And find an inner smile. This is called the joy of movement, so bring some joy to it. Last one on your left. And that joy really starts with a little smile right underneath your eyes there, right? The cheekbones, that helps a lot. Shift over here to the left. Release your right here, and then push, pull. Giving and receiving energy on this inhale. Wow. Feel that. It's so beautiful. It's just the whole sense of being in community and doing a practice like this is special. It's a moving practice that is a meditation, and it does affect the heart and brain in a big way. Last one on your right side of push, pull. Brings us to its companion piece, which is pulling in the energy from the farthest star. Let's inhale it here. Sink it down. Double ground it, bring it to the heart and the head. And all the way up here, because we're coming to the furthest star we can see next. In pulling in the energy. Shift to your right, release the left heel, and pull the energy in from your fingertips in a circle that returns to your heart. Feel the breath of your inhale here. Cultivate it through the fingertips because you're pulling it in from the furthest star that you may have seen most recently or a long time ago with people you love. Two more. Last one coming up on your left side. Beautiful. Bring in the foot. Inhale to sink it through the earth. Shift towards your left to bring the right heel forward. Pulling in the energy, right side. Outside that leg. Back to the other side in a circle where the energy comes through the fingertips and back to your heart. Inhaling forward, exhaling back on this one. Lengthen through the spine. Three more. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale and sink it down slowly through the earth. Bring it all the way up and slowly down, creating relaxation response before the taffies. Basic taffy. Left hand under, right elbow, and pull the palms apart with the weight shift. Right hand under, left elbow. Pull it across. Inhale that leg. Sink it. Feel yourself slide across a grand piano stool here with the pelvis underneath the upper body as you sink down into a slight squat position here. The knees never want to go beyond the big toes, so not very deep with the squat, but definitely it's there. There's the rising. Here's the sinking. Aspects of Qigong. Two more of basic taffy. And the pulling is as much in the abdomen with the exhale here. And the inhale as you rise. So let's do one more. Feel that pull, feel the expansion, contraction. And that's a pull in. And sink it through the earth. Double ground it. There's four taffies The next one is called the first variation, and it's as if you were a boat. You're going to come forward with your taffy and then this way. And you'll leave your right leg grounded as the taffy anchor. Sink it. Pull it to the side. Forward. To the side. And one more of basic anchor taffy. The basic part is when you go to the side. Here it is. Beautiful. And now my favorite one is the next one, which is like jump roping. But let's double ground it first. Because these are all highly energetic, I think. So make sure you've drunk enough water. That's important. We'll do one more here, just one more grounding. And now we'll do circles taffy, our second variation. Inhale and sink, sink, sink left hand under and pull it over to the side. It's your invite hand. Rise to inhale, sink, sink, sink. Right hand under, pull it to the side. You're coming across on your piano stool. Inhale and sink. Bring the pelvis under your upper body. Two more. Circles, taffy, moves to the right, grounds. You do it again to come back to the left. And bring in the outside foot. Beautiful. Double ground it. There's 3 variations, and the next one is called perpetual motion taffy with heel step. And we begin. It also has inherently the heart protector move as you come inside that arm and down. And you're coming with the heel down and then the front of the foot. So flex the foot and then drop the heel. Bring the energy all the way to the toes, and then you're ready to go forward to the side again. Flex, drop the heel. And let's add our heart protector move. I always forget it. It's so beautiful because you're coming right down the inside of that arm, even though you're not touching. And this can be done any number of times. There's a point where perpetual motion taffy feels like it wants to end. So we'll take one more side to here and then go back to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, sink it down. Double ground it. And now we come to working the pulley. You'll shift to the right, bring your left heel forward, and this hand will move forward like this. You will turn the back foot a little bit and then bring this hip under on the inhale. Push, exhaling out, inhaling back with the hand under the hip. It's really like a swim move. And the companion hand does the same thing. It's a copycat hand. This right hand is going, okay, I'm going to come under my hip here, since that's what you did. And I like to swivel the back ball of the foot and swivel the front heel. That allows keeping the ankle, knee, and hip together without torquing anything, without having it go the opposite direction, right? They need to stay together, all those body parts. And we will call that one done on that side. We'll bring the foot back in. Inhale singly here to ground it. And start on the other side. This time the right hand will come forward. The left hand is under the hip, and your right foot's going to come forward, and you're going to come this way. It's really a move that you can do with a friend, right to one shoulder, and they can touch your shoulder. So that way you don't go too far across the room. It makes it more minimalist. Two more. Beautiful. Good, and we have finished working the pulley. Now we're going to double ground and prepare for our next moves, which have to do with the energy at the top of the head and at the temples. Bringing your heels close to each other a little bit here, and the feet are in a V, sink down. Bring it all the way up through your central meridian to the crown of the head. Light at the top of the head will be followed by light at the temple, starting with this. Sink and rise. Release the energy. Beautiful. Circle the energy of yin and yang over the crown of your head 6 to 9 times. Hold the energy there, inhale it, feet in a V, sink and rise and let it go 3 times. Out into the universe and back to the earth, and bringing the left hand close to the heart first. Sink it down to come into light at the temple, which has the same sinking and rising, feet in a V. Sink and rise. Beautiful. Circle the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites here at your temple. Hold the energy and sink and rise and let it go. Out into the universe, back to your heart. Your left hand is on the top. Sink it down to come into joyous breath, a very yan move. Inhaling all the way up here, lots of air, and then sink it out 4 times, dropping the heels on the third. Second cycle of 4. And third cycle and last. Double ground it. Bring it to the heart, bring it up to the head now. And bring it all the way up to the sun and the moon, wherever you are. Slight back bend upper spine, and slowly exhale down. Passing clouds is next. Feet are in a V, you stay on the ground. We start here and we exhale down. You brush the elbow as you cross here. It's all very slow and beautiful, like watching clouds, lying on your back. Last one. Bring in the foot. Inhale to ground it. Bring it to your head. Slowly inhaling, lengthening through the spine. And then all the way up. Preparing for our last 6 healing sounds, which will be the heart, whole, your left hand, your left foot. The spleen, both hands, that same foot, hu, hu. The third one for the liver is tsu, tsu when you come across right to left. Right hand, right foot, sh for the lungs, sh. Both hands, right foot for shi, the triple heater, shi. And the last is for the kidneys, the most important organ in Chinese medicine, chui. Ho, hu, tsu, sh, shi, chui, ho, hu, tsu, sh, shi, chui. And our last one will be with 5 chuis. Ho, hu, tsu, sh for the lungs, chi for the triple heater, and chui for the kidneys. Palms come, make a figure 8 here. Thumbs come almost together. Chui, chui, chui. And one more. And circling the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites that we have played with today. night and day, the seasons, summer, spring, fall, winter, all of them so different, but so beautiful. And then you bring your right heel to your left ankle bone, or your left heel to your right ankle bone, and you come up here for cosmic consciousness pose. And you bring your left hand close to the heart, looking over the window of eternity and through it. And open the palms in gratitude for Tai Chi Chih, the work of Wen Shan Wang, Justin Stone's teacher, and Justin Stone himself. 19 movements in one pose, 13,000 years of Qigong, 6 centuries of Tai Chi of all types, and the work of Wen Shan Wang and Justin Stone, 1974, which produced 19 movements in one pose, Tai Chi Chih. A beautiful practice with lots of beautiful energy, and we love it.